Seems everybody likes my what ifs. I asked you guys if I should, whether or not if I should redo What If Naruto is a reincarnation of All for One. And one of you suggested that I do so. Well, I will, because I did explain last time that I could do it better. Because right now, I never really did have a story for the what if. All I did was just lay out what I wanted. There wasn't really a story after all. Things were getting mixed up. Things weren't as they were going to. I didn't establish what was happening. So this video, I'm going to be establishing what's going to happen. So what's going to happen this episode is this. Naruto is going to be betrayed instead of banished. He's going to be betrayed because I got an interesting betrayed version of this. A very interesting one. And there's going to be a lot of references to the anime My Hero Academia. There's going to be a lot of references, and I hope you can catch those references. So, anyway, before we get started into the video, I would just like to say that I love every little last one of you. For you guys to click that subscribe button and like my videos helps me a lot. It helps me out with my self-esteem. It helps me knowing that I did something in my life. So thank you all for subscribing and clicking that like button and pressing that bell icon. Because you will never miss another update if I do an update. I probably will be doing a video where I establish what I'm probably going to do in the future. That's probably going to come in the later months or something. But yeah. So anyway, yeah. That's my intro. So, let's cut to the video. Enjoy the video, everyone. And stay tuned until the end because I still have a little something left to say. I just gotta figure it out. So, let's cut to the video right now. You know what you came for. Now, first off, I'm gonna start off the story like this because I need to establish the storyline. Naruto is gonna have a sister. Her name is gonna be Naruto. He's gonna have his family and everything. Now it's gonna be a combination of a neglected and a betrayed what if. His father and mother Kushina and Minato are gonna neglect him and focus mainly on his sister. Now, like what most what ifs would do, they would have Naruto's sister or siblings like treat him like trash, but not in this what if. This what if his sister is gonna care for him and actually be a sibling, not just like a one-off character where you just treat them like trash and just throw them off to the what if. No, that's not what I'm gonna do. So, anyways, let's carry on. So as we start off with a 5-year-old Naruto being beaten up by villagers. As Naruto comes running down, scaring them off, like getting them off of him. So as she gets them off of them, she like berates them and says, "What the hell is wrong with them?" As I said, "Why are you protecting this demon, Lord Hokage child, the Kage child?" She says, "He's my big brother. Why wouldn't I care for him?" Hang on, gotta do something. Actually, forget the part where I said that he has a sister. He has a sister, but not right now. This takes place way before the beginning of Naruto. Like way before all of that happens. But when we actually get into the Naruto, what if Naruto is gonna be born a little earlier, like way earlier. Kushina is gonna be older when they get to the Narutoverse, or the time of Naruto. She's gonna be way older with gray hair and stuff, like gray slits of hair. So yeah, as they say that this child Naruto is the bearer of the Nine-Tailed Soul. This is not true, of course. Kushina has the other half of the Nine-Tails. So yeah. So as these people beat Naruto up for no good reason, they beat him up. They push him around. They steal from him. They take whatever they want from him. They just treat him like he's not even human. Well, that's what they think. He's not human. When in the future, this is absolutely not true. As they see Naruto getting beaten up. So as Naruto gets beaten up, he wonders, why does this happen to him and him alone? Naruto is a genius by obvious. He's the reincarnation of the madness, the evil mastermind. So yeah, by default, he is an automatic genius by default. His IQ level is past 500. 500 IQ level. It's past 500. So he's gonna be the smartest around. And he's a prodigy as well. He learns stuff 10 times more faster than regular people. He thinks faster. He's more smarter. So yeah. As Naruto, he starts learning by watching people. He watches like fathers and sons doing like jutsu. So yeah. Anyway, as Naruto, he watches the father and son and everything. So yeah. Anyways, let's get into this. So we skip ahead to when Naruto turns 18. That's a pretty damn big time jump, isn't it? He's now 18 years old. So yeah. So as Naruto, he is 18. He's 18 and he's about to turn 19. So as they start on his birthday, they start beating him up. As he is really starting to get pissed. He's starting getting mad. He looks around, looking for any type of viable situation to get out. He looks for one. He hears a legend about this cave, and there's a person inside of it that grants you any one wish. This person being my character, Nergagantu. Or no, Nergagantu is one of my puppets. As I explained in the last video, since this is a redo, you should keep in mind the explanation that I have in the other video before this one, the fifth one. I said that Nergagantu is a puppet, and that I, myself in my physical form, is a celestial guardian that makes universes. So, yeah, keep that in mind. So, as this new character that I made is Asmodeus. No, not Asmodeus, that's from a different anime. Sergagon. Sergagantus. Yeah, Sergagantus. So anyway, they say this Sergagantus can grant you any one wish you dare wish for. So as Naruto thinks about going to explore this place, that is the solution that he comes up with. So he goes to the Hokage office where his father is. Now his family, he doesn't get any attention from any one of them. So when he comes in, he asks if he could go, and that he has like a permission slip to go out the gates so he can go on this mission by himself. As by now, Naruto has passed the everything. He's passed everything. He is now a certified Jonin. So yeah. So anyway, he is a certified Jonin. He asked for this mission to go on. Minato, without looking, he says, yeah, sure, whatever, here, take it. As Naruto grabs the permission slip, or the mission slip, he grabs it and he heads off to the gate. As the gatekeepers say, oh, what is your business? Stop right there. What is your business about leaving Konoha? As he gives them the mission slip. As it reads, the fourth Hokage says, fourth Hokage, I, the fourth Hokage, Minato Namikaze, I grant this mission permission that they can leave Konoha. As they see that, as they see that, as they let him pass by and they open the gate, then they shut it when he comes back around. Hang on, guys. Gotta grab a sip of my thing here. Refreshing. So yeah. So he goes in the cave once he finds it. It's about at least half a mile away, with 6 turns. You turn right, then left, left again, then right. Keep going, then left. After a while, you reach the place. So yeah, you reach the place, and you see my character sitting down on a throne. My character can grant you any type of wish. So as Naruto walks up to me, he says, are you that man described in the scriptures? Yes, boy. I can grant you any one wish you dare ask. So you, boy, what have you come here for? Well, I've come here to ask you of a wish. Oh, so you have a wish, do you? Well then, tell me, what is this wish you want? I will grant you any one wish until you feel you are satisfied with what you have. As Naruto describes All for One, he describes All for One, saying that he wants the power to take powers. He wants a power to give him power. So yeah. So as Naruto describes All for One, My character says, "Oh, you want that power, eh? Well, that power comes with excluded abilities and powers. Many, many abilities and powers. So, of course, I will grant you this wish. Here, grab my hand, and I will grant you your wish." As Naruto reluctantly comes up to my character, grabbing his hand, as in the same way of All for One, my character grabs him by the hand and puts his finger and puts his thumb on his forehead. I put my thumb on his forehead and then my hand, the rest of my fingers on the left side of his face, or on the right side if he grabs him with his right hand. So as black lightning, hang on guys, gotta clear my throat because I don't feel like I'm doing this correctly. So yeah, as Naruto, he screams as he feels like as if though everything is being forced into his body through his head. As I let go, I give him All for One and 100 different powers and quirks. Most of it consists of speed and strength and other different abilities that I'll make up as we go. So, let's carry on. So after that happens, Naruto, he gets up saying, "What did you do to me?" As I say, "Boy, I have only granted you your wish. What do you feel?" So, yeah. So, yeah. As he says, "Why, how come I don't feel it yet? How come I don't feel anything?" Because you're supposed to wait 24 hours. By then, you should be feeling the power course through your veins. So go home, boy. Or if you do you have any more wishes do you want to grant? Or do you have any more wishes you want me to grant you? I have a few. Alright, boy. Tell me, what are those wishes? As Naruto thinks, I wish, I wish to have physical muscle and physical power. Alright, is that it? Yes, that's it. I do not have any more wishes. Alright, how muscle do you want to be? I want to have the type of body that can withstand mostly anything. Alright, then I've already picked out a body for you. As I put my hand to his chest, as he starts to fall down, he starts screaming, "Ow! Ow! What are you doing?" "I'm ripping your muscles and putting them back together over and over and over again until I get the right amount of muscle mass." As he screams out, "It's so painful!" Well, of course it's painful. Do you think that this process is easy? Well, if you want to have muscle, this is what you need to do. This is why you lift weight. This is why you lift weights. Because you tear your muscles. You tear your muscle fibers in two, and then those muscle fibers heal and come back even stronger. So I'm just speeding up that process 10 times. So, anyways, yeah, if you want to have a body like you just described, you need your muscles to be ripped in half over and over and over again, at least 100 times. As we go to 7 hours earlier, 7 hours later, I mean. So 7 hours later, Naruto has a buff body. His body is big. His muscles are tearing through. So, as I condense the muscle mass just a little bit, I squeeze I squeeze his body down to the right size. He keeps his strength. His muscle mass goes down. He keeps his absolute strength and his muscle mass goes down. So now he's more slim and more like cut. He's more cut looking. His muscles are more. They're more. How do you explain this? They're more smaller in size. So yeah. So anyway, as Naruto goes back, he goes back to the village. As we skip to when he turns 18. Or no, we go back about at least 7 days later. Sasuke has left the village. Sasuke has left the village. As, yeah, hang on. Gotta figure out more of the story. Sasuke's left the village, and we want you to go get him back here. As the council says. As Naruto says, is there any type of condition you want him in? No, just get him back. Alright? That's it. Now go. As Naruto thinks, well, as long as I bring him back, it shouldn't be any trouble. So yeah. So yeah, as Naruto goes to get Sasuke at the Valley of the End, as everything goes as normal in canon, as that idea from Shikamaru comes up with the formation. So yeah. So Naruto goes to the Valley of the End. He goes to Sasuke. Sasuke, why are you so fixated on me? Because it was ordered by the First and the Council. I don't I am not fixated on you. The only reason for that is because it is my mission and it is my order. And they have never exclaimed what type of condition they wanted you in. So just as long as I bring you back, it should suffice. So yeah, as Naruto, he beats up Sasuke near death. So yeah, they beat him. He beats him near death. As Naruto. Naruto brings him back. Everyone's seeing him, dragging him behind him. He picks up both his feet by the ankle and starts dragging him on the floor. He drags him on the floor by his feet. His feet are being held at the ankle with both arms. His left leg on the left arm. His right leg on the right side. So yeah, they're dragging him on his back. So yeah, as Naruto, or the villagers see this and say, "Hey, look, the demon nearly killed the last Uchiha." As Naruto brings him to the hospital, he lays him on the bed and says, "You're welcome. Don't thank me for anything else, 'cause I don't need your pathetic excuse for a thank you." As he's grown to resent the village, he's really grown to hate the village. As Team 7 and everything goes as canon. Team 7 is Sasuke, Naruto, and Sakura. Now they've been together since the academy happened. Their teams were chosen, they got to know each other, everything. So yeah. So as Naruto comes across Sakura, he says, "Hey Sakura, I brought back Sasuke for you as you asked." "You brought him back near death. Did you beat him to death?" "Well, hey, I never," as Sakura punches him. "You never what? Never wanted Sasuke back? You just wanted to kill him right then and there?" "No, it's not like," as he punches him again. She says, "I don't want to hear it." Then he says, "But," as Sakura just keeps punching him, punching him, and punching him, and punching him. As she nearly kills him, punching his face inward. She keeps punching his face inward, inward. So yeah, as Naruto says, "Please, Sakura, help me." As he puts out a hand, saying, "Please, help me. I did nothing wrong. I did what I was told to. I did what I was told to do. I was told to bring back Sasuke, but not in any type of condition that you wanted. All they told me was to bring back Sasuke. That was it. They never exclaimed what type of condition that they wanted him in. I did nothing wrong." As she punches him one last time, saying, "Shut up! The council and Hokage would never do that to my Sasuke." "Sakura, believe me, I did not mean no harm to Sasuke. I only did what was necessary to the village. I didn't mean it. So please, understand, I did not mean no harm." As Naruto is just right outside the village, as he's starting to crawl away. As we skip to a few years later, as everybody has heard of this all for one person. Yep, all for one. Time to switch the photo. as everybody has heard of the description of this person. It says that he is the most evil person. He tears apart families. He experiments on other people. He doesn't have any remorse for nobody for no reason. That's what everybody thinks. He does have a little bit remorse for some people, but the people that treat other people just horrible, he doesn't have any. So everybody has ever heard of this all for one guy. They have only seen they've only seen the bad parts, and that's good. As yeah, as one day he reveals himself to be Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze. As everybody knows that it's now Naruto. As everybody realizes their mistake just now. So yeah, as Sasuke stayed in the village when he was brought back, he asked what happened to Naruto since his curse of hatred disappeared that day. So his curse of hatred disappeared that day as he asked what happened to Naruto as soon as he got back. They said that he was kicked out, or they said that he got killed by unnecessary means from animals or something. As Naruto or Sasuke says, no, that can't be right. He brought me back. My curse of hatred controlled me, and he undid it. As I say, what? He undid my curse of hatred, and now I feel happy. So yeah, as Naruto has been building up his empire underneath the ground, he has like robots, drones, a robot that controls himself, Titan robots. Let me show you what I'm talking about. If I could just find that thing. Here it is. No, 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 that's not it. That's not it either. There we go. There we are. Now, as I said, the Titan robots. Hang on. Here it is. Here is the Titan robot. He's already created 3 of these models. And you see that right down there at the foot? That is a human being. This is its foot. Human being, foot. Scale, human, foot. The entire body. This is a helicopter in comparison to the head. So yeah, that is the robot. That's one of them at least. These guys are called dreadnoughts because of how big and beefy they are. They're called dreadnoughts. And I'll show you some other references for dreadnoughts. These are the military. This is the military section. The foot soldier with nothing on is this one. The AA gun right here. The missile. The foot soldier with bare fists that have super strength. So yeah, that's all the military. Oh yeah, and this one is a military one as well. It has an A10 three-barreled, uh, an A10 three-barreled minigun on it for an arm, and a gun belt feeding into it to a little backpack on the left shoulder or on the right uh, shoulder. I mean, and then a missile launcher on the other shoulder with a gigantic combat knife struck down to the forearm right underneath the pinky. So yeah. And then yeah. Here's another like robot that works. This is a worker. It bashes its fists up against the rock and they can mine materials stuff. Naruto, he had his arm ripped off from a battle. Or no, a hand. So here's that hand. It goes from the wrist. It splits off right before the wrist. So yeah, he has this mechanical arm attached, or no, this mechanical hand on. So yeah. So yeah, that's everything. So yeah, that's everything. So as Sakura and Team 7 are going to infiltrate All for One's base or Naruto's base because they know it's Naruto. So yeah, as we see Naruto working on a Nomu in the Nomu factory. Yep, they have a Nomu factory. So they've been working on it for a very long time. Working on it, working on genetics, working on bioengineering, everything. They've been working on that stuff for half of Naruto's life. I say that, but it's only been a year or so. So yeah. Actually, never mind about the part of Naruto being like 18. When this started, Naruto was like 15. So yeah, half of his life was dedicated to everything he does to this moment. So yeah. Anyway, Naruto, he creates the Nomu, a perfect Nomu. And as you saw, that Nomu being this one, this gigantic hulking beast with yellow pants, two skulls on its knees for like knee pads, scars on its arms and chest and shoulders, triceps, and everything. That is the Nomu. So yeah. So yeah, that's the Nomu and everything. So as They go inside of the base. They ask, "Where's Naruto?" With absolute surprise, every robot points to that room over there to the left. They say, "Master is working in there." So as they say, "Master?" As one of the robots say, "Yes, Master. He is the one that has created us all. He is the one that has granted us life and a will to live. He is our Master, and we must not disobey Master." As these guys are like robots slash cyborgs, so yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's what happens. Um, Naruto is working on an Omu. Like I said, he's working on his suck absorption, making sure that it works properly. And everything does work. Yeah. They come in saying, "Naruto, Naruto, what is it now? What more do you want to take from me? You've taken my life. You've taken my eyes. You've taken my face. What more do you want to take from me?" As I say, "What do you mean, Naruto?" As he points to Sakura. "You. Have you come to kill me a second time, Sakura? Because I've been waiting for a long time for you to come and kill me again. So have you come to kill me a second time?" As I ask Sakura, what does he mean by that? As she says, I don't know what he's talking about," clearly lying to her teammates. As Kakashi says, "Sakura, if you lie one more time, I swear to God, I'm going to kill you. So tell me, what did you do?" "Oh, well, looks like I went over like 30. So this is gonna be a 40-minute video. So yeah, if I make it any longer, I don't know. Kinda don't want to. So yeah. So I'll see you all in the next part. Tell me how you like this. If it's too fast and if it's too like rushed, I'll try my best to make another part and delete this off my channel. So yeah. So tell me how you like it down in the comments below. Do you love it if it's too fast, too slow? So yeah, tell me. Alright, so we're at the end of the video. If you stayed tuned until the end, here's what I gotta say. In the future, I would do more like combination of different what ifs. Give me like a few suggestions, like if it's a complicated character, I gotta figure out the story, I gotta figure out the power base, everything. So yeah, hopefully, hopefully that you guys give some pretty decent and easy what ifs that I know of. Like I can do banished what ifs and like betrayed what ifs pretty well because I just sit here in my room talking to myself, having a full on conversation with nobody. Because that's what I don't see a lot of what ifers doing. They don't like have conversations with themselves. I guess if they don't want to sound crazy. But yeah. Anyway, I just like doing stuff sort of out of the ordinary. Like, if I do a what if, and there's two characters in the room, I'll have those two characters talk with each other. So, anyways, if you guys like how I do my stories and you like how I do my characters talking with each other and the conversations and the debating with other characters, let me know down in the description below. If you like the way how I describe stuff and how I talk with characters that aren't even here, subscribe, press the like button, share with your best friends, click that bell icon so you never miss another video, everyone. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye now.